Well, we have with us today Pastor Bob and Melanie Hayes, and we have invited them to come and join us to answer some questions about commitment. Today we're talking about making a commitment to God, and we say that's something like making a commitment to a spouse. And since you all are just recently married, we thought you might remember those wedding vows. Can you remember the words you said in your wedding vows? What kind of words did you say?
We said I do.
Did you make up vows for love, honor, cherish, anything like that?
To honor.
Can we start over? No?
Pastor Bob, come on, let's wrap this up.
Well, when she said we were the father wedding vows, I was like, the pastor said the words, and all we said was I do.
No. What did you say I do to?
Come on, let's start over. No.
Well, since Pastor Bob and Melanie can't be with us today live, we made a video on Friday night before Sabbath. And we wanted to talk today about making a commitment to Jesus for your whole life. And it's something like making a commitment in marriage. And since you all are just recently married, I thought it would be a good opportunity to ask you some questions about making a commitment in marriage. Do you all remember when you said I do, what the preacher said, what your vows were? What kind of words were in the vows?
Well, he said to us that he asked us if I would love, honor, and cherish my wife in sickness and in health. What was the other part? For richer, for poorer. And
Till death do us
till death do us part, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that was it. It was a big commitment.
Yes, it was a big commitment.
It was.
For a whole lifetime.
For your whole lifetime.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
How does it feel to make a commitment to someone for your whole life? A little awesome, overwhelming?
Yeah, it is overwhelming because when you think about it, you're going to be with this person for a whole lifetime, and you know, when he's not perfect, I'm not perfect, you know.
Well,
but so with Jesus, he knows we're not going to be perfect, and the thing is, God is committed to us, and at the same time, in the first place, He is committed to us because He made that commitment. We make a decision to commit to Him too,
Right.
So it's just like a relationship.
You know what? It seemed like the commitment before we said I do. It seemed like that decision to make the commitment was bigger. And once we said I do, it was wonderful.
It was a wonderful.
We didn't think about how big the commitment was anymore because we were together. And
That's
what mattered.
Right. Well, have you had to make any sacrifices? Things been different? Had to give up anything?
I have to clean a little more.
Okay.
I have to get up earlier.
So when you live with someone else, it makes a little bit of difference, doesn't it?
But you know what? Even though we've had to make these sacrifices because it's changes in our lives, it's really light. It's not a heavy sacrifice because of our love for each other. We're willing to help each other and make changes because we've made a commitment to each other.
Yes.
Right. Now, how do you show each other that you really mean what you say and that you're going to keep your commitment?
When you do what you say, when you act for what you have said, or
not just a nice
word. It's not just a nice word that you want to hear. It's more of seeing what you said.
And I think it's in the little things too.
Yeah.
It's just about the way we treat each other on a day-to-day basis in the little things in life. It, to me, really shows her love and her commitment towards me, and hopefully vice versa.
Yeah.
My love and commitment towards her.
Saying sorry and thank you, I love you.
Yeah. Well, I thank you all very much for sharing with us today. And we're going to explore more in our lesson about making a commitment to Christ and how it's a new life and a big change. But like you've said about marriage, it's worth it.
Right.
It's not a heavy burden.
Right.
Because you love someone
That's right.
and because we love the Lord.
That's
we
correct.
make this commitment.
That's correct.
Very
Well-
good. And once you made the commitment, the love grows deeper.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having us.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
sharing.
And God bless you, juniors.